He may be coming. My hair's not white enough for Morty yet. My hair's not white enough for Morty. But we're working on it. Can I have a PC? Jacob! I mean, you can have a PC. Absolutely. If you send me a bunch of money, you can totally have a PC. Heavy Toe, I have a question for you, though, bro. I have a question for you. I have a question. If you're interested. Do you want me to start building your PC tonight? Krista! What's up? Yeah, I was involuntarily not on. I was involuntarily not on. Okay, bro. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I am now multi-streaming, by the way. My dad said give him a call. Okay, I will. I will, absolutely. I think something cool is about to happen on the stream. You're very right. You're very right. Something cool is about to happen on the stream. I'm now live on every platform. So if you hear me saying some things to other people, know why. Okay, hold on. All right. Broke my heart. Oh, and I thought I was gonna buy you lunch. Wait, I can't. Why can't you buy me lunch, Anthony? Why not, man? Okay. All right. Let me go get your parts. Let me get some of your parts, and we'll start your build tonight. We'll start it. All right. Bashir, I'm writing down to call your dad. I'll call him. The money's bad right now. You can't buy me lunch. Sorry. Do you only do customs or do you pre-builds as well? I mean, every one of my computers is custom. So, but I do like, you can see if you go to cec.direct, you can see that I have pre-built options. Are these gaming PCs? Yes, they are, Julia. Like I have like pre-whatever options. What am I building right now? Something crazy. We're gonna start the build in just a second. Normally I have these all scripted out and stuff on what I'm gonna do, but we've been waiting for these parts for so long. I got the pump. Only that's because I randomly see your lives and you've never been building when I see your lives. I only build about 1 or 2 a week. How long does it take? How long does it take you? It depends. It could be a little while. I want to see a PC built live. Well, stay tuned. Do you know why my games freeze with a 9700 XT? It could be a lot of things. Lucid, you can get a free PC if you send me a bunch of free money. Let me get some of your parts. A bunch of parts. This will be a multi-day build. All right, we got a lot of parts here. We got a lot of parts going on. Lots of parts going on. Okay, XPG. Okay, respect, dude. Their power supplies are the tits, man. Okay, free money equals free is right. Price of lean streamer cable, they're about $60 to $70 a piece, so about $150 for a set. Latest AMD drivers have been giving my issues with the 7800 XT causing freezers. Could be why. Could be why. Free money equals free PC, that's good stuff. That's what I'm saying, right? Rollback 2 uptakes like it might help. That's true. Rolling back can help. Butters, thank you for the follow. Guys, we're over 10,000 follows! Ugh! Dude, I'm so excited. Okay. How much would you recommend spending on a good custom PC? For my personal opinion, $1,700 is the minimum. But you can get decent ones below that. How much would it cost for you to upgrade my entire PC from being buns? It's like from 2017. Oblivion. I don't know, man. Could be a bunch. Are you a parted? Leo, they are! Also, Leo, I still haven't taken pictures of your computer yet. Would I be able to pay you to make me one? Absolutely, Jesse Goodwin. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, check it out. This is the part we were waiting on. This is the part we were waiting on. Right here. This is about an $8,000, $10,000, $9,000 build? $8,000 build? Something like that? 8.5? I think we're like 8.5. How can I open this? How to open? No, that wasn't the way, but we got it open anyway. We were waiting on this little guy. This is the little pump that goes on the bottom. That's it. He was like 80 bucks. Okay. We have so many good parts. We have so many good parts. We have so much to do. What fans were we using in yours? Do I have them somewhere? Do I have your fans somewhere? Which ones were on your build? I probably have them somewhere. You have D30s. We were doing D30s? Where did I put those things? I don't know where your fans are. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where those jokers went. Because I know I ordered another set of them. One second. I know I ordered another set. Hold on. Let me check. Because I put some... Yeah, I ordered another set. Hold on. Okay. April 27th. View order. May 3rd and May 13th. I put the ones in D's build. Do you have RAM sticks on hand? Sometimes. Opinions on i7 7700. $380 on Amazon. 9800 for 3D for $380 is a good deal. Should I go all out for a 59 or 5080? Depends on what you're trying to spend, man. It could be really expensive. Do you need all the money up front, or would you consider like some now and when I rest when I get paid? I can do half and half. I can half and half, but I just won't build it until I get paid. Okay, let's see. So both of them say delivered, and that's a lot of D30s. So I've got them somewhere, but where? Because I only put the ones in his build, right? But where? Did I only set? Maybe I only ordered 2 sets. It's possible that I only ordered 2 sets and I need to order another set. Hold on. Did I order more? $16,933,8137. Tonight I bought 1440 RAM stick and G-Skill since I'd been crushing in Control D. That's fair. He says. Okay, because I did D30s in. Hold on. Whose builds? I did D30s in D's build. And D's build. Not Papa Par's. Leo's had the Neotas. Yeah, he doesn't have D30s. So I should have D30s somewhere. But where? We will find these. Okay. Did I put them in the Ultra? Are they in here? No. They're here. They were both delivered, and I've only used 1 set of them. I know they're here. Hi, Critical. What's up? 999. How you doing? 5080's wild. Yeah, this is a 5080. It's gonna have a water block on it, which is in here. It's in here somewhere. Oh, the water block hasn't showed up yet. We're still waiting on that. The fairies have hidden them. Is Corsair Dominator Titanium RGB DDR5 RAM 64 gig? 1600 is worth $300? Probably not. Oh, thank you for the hard miss. I don't have Tickfinity open. Hold on. I legitimately have these. I love your fan wall. Thank you so much. It's so good. I know I have these somewhere. Both sets were delivered. Well, they're not back there. Let me look one more time in here. Those are loud. Why are those so loud? Tickfinity, why are you so loud? Ah! Okay. Thought the water boiler was supposed to be here this part of the week. It's supposed to be. Let me check on that too. I don't know where these fans are. I have them somewhere. I know that I do. They must be here. It says they were delivered on different days. So I just don't know where they are. But that's on me. Yeah. I don't know where they went. I'm not gonna lie. We can still do some other stuff. But I don't know where those are right now. And that sucks. That super sucks. How are them fans running the wall? I've got a 650 watt power supply in here. Legion T5, can I add a top fan? I don't know about the Legion T5. Probably. Thank you for the heart me, Justin Newman. Wolf Silence for the heart me and the 8 roses. Leo for the heart me. Christopher for the heart me. $4,400 hertz. Okay, so let's see. Let me look at the Alpha Cool. Because they told me on let's see. Alpha Cool. I questioned them. Maybe it was on my other email. UT, what's up? Thank you for the heart me and the popular vote, man. Let's see. What did they say recently? Last I talked to them, where was it? I sent them a message. Must have been on this email. No, here. Hi Nathan, thank you for the mail. This was 8 days ago. I checked and see you'd ordered an item which isn't in stock since you ordered. Since we live how many times we have in stock, we don't inform our customers separately. Please excuse. The order block will be delivered within this week and will most likely ship out the order as soon as possible. Oh, so I mean it should come out soon. It should be here soon, but they just haven't sent me an update. That was 8 days ago they sent that. So that means they probably got it and then they probably just shipped it out and then... What's up, Snipe Beast? Start building? I'm working on stuff. You start building. Bro. Ordering me around like that. Oh yeah, so Fantex. I got 2 sets. And... 6 and then yeah, I got 4 delivered May 13th. Let me check. Thank you for the Harmony, Umeezy and Millage! Caleb and Johnny, thank you for the follow. Pedro and Sleek Blood. Would you be able to build me a PC? Yes, I can. It says it was delivered. Your item has been delivered to the original sender. What? Delivered to the original sender? Why did it go back? And why didn't I get any notifications about it? They sent it to themselves? Great. Well, I will contact them. So, here's what happened, Heavy Toe. Here's what happened, bro. Okay? Apparently, Fantex sent me the fans. They made it here. And then they took them back and delivered them back to their warehouse. And then said it was all good. What the heck? So, I'll contact Fantex and have them overnight them. Because what the actual hell? Unbelievable. We can still do some stuff tonight. Okay, hold on. Burn it all! Sounds like you ride at dawn in the Fantex warehouse, right? Good lord. Okay, let me message them really quick and then we'll mess around with some of the stuff. We can test, we gotta do like tube bending and all sorts of stuff. Oh, that's why. For some reason, it didn't put my house number in the default address, even though the other address is on there and correct, which is the exact same address, just with the house number. So I have to contact them. Okay. I sent that. Let's see what we can mess with on here. Let's see what we can do. Kai. Let's do some stuff, guys. Okay. Everybody. We ride at dawn, though. That's hilarious. Is the 4070 Ti the same as regular 5070? No, they're quite different, actually. They're similar in price. And performance is, I guess, somewhat similar, but they're not the same. I do payment plans, yes. You need a PC built soon, Omeezy? How soon, bro? Yeah, here's my website. Okay, so let's do some stuff, okay? Gosh dang it, flies! I've got flies suddenly. I've got flies, and I need to murder them. What did they ever do to me? Exactly. Everything. They insult my existence. Ah! Get dead! There's one. Okay. It got dead. So, I have messaged them. We can put together lots of things. There's tons of stuff that we can do on this. I'm not worried about the amount of things. It's a multi-day build. I'm gonna have them send it quickly. We're waiting on the graphics card block. Like, it's okay. But we can get stuff done still. Okay, Mr. Patient. Mr. Patient. I mean, Mr. Heavy Toe. What are you guys saying? I will build it on stream for you. Look, I'm doing it right now. Isn't it amazing? What we can start with is this motherboard. And we can put the power supply in the case. We can do a couple things. We can put the motherboard in the case. Thank you for the rose. Easy, thank you for those GGs. What components go into this? Into this one? Well, we're gonna go over that some. A whole bunch. This is what I've been using in a whole bunch of different builds. The ASRock Tai Chi X870E. It's an incredible motherboard. We're gonna take it out. Big flipper, what? Would you be open to possibly building me a piece of ministry? I'd love to get in contact. Absolutely. Send me a message. Send me a message on here. I would love to build you a PC. This is the X870E Tai Chi. Beautiful motherboard. I've used it in 4 of my last 5 builds. This is your baby. I'll just tie it on the out of the ordinary. Okay. This is my baby. It's my baby. Guys, it's my baby. It's my baby for you. Insta360 link 2. Do what now? Yeah, the contact ticket. It's in the Signal Us. Go to Signal Us. Super great. Guys, if you haven't sent a heart me, please do. Computers! What's up, Ichabon? How are you doing? Okay, this is beautiful here. So, guys, let's get into this. Let's build it. Time to ask some questions. I'm trying to help with you try as much as I can. Thank you so much, Snipe Beast. Snipe Beast, do you want to be a mod? So you can pin stuff? Bruh? You want to be a mod so you can pin things? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start this, and I need to ask you questions. So, on the polls. Is it edible? I'll get back to you on that one. Custom. Okay, here we go. So, what do we do first? All right. First question's going to be. Get ready to vote. Get ready to vote. Starting with a little 3-minute vote. Go! I'll answer questions. Eat the chips! Okay. Is $50.90 worth the cost? It depends. Vote! Vote, vote, vote! NVMe CPU RAM! NVMe CPU RAM! What do you want to see? What do you want to see first? What we install? Is it worth the cost? I don't know, Jaden. Some people think it is. Bro, what part of my PC... Do what now? What now? What part of my PC do I have to replace if I get locked out of from a WannaCry racing? Oh, probably your motherboard, Anakin Walker. Were you cheating? Were you cheating, Anakin? There's a guy who actually ate a whole plane. I saw that. It was in the Guinness Book of World Records 2003. I owned that silver book. It was fantastic. Danny T, thank you for the follow. Yeah, probably the motherboard, most likely. We got a minute 43. CPU looks like the first one, but keep voting, keep voting. It's not over yet. RAM and NVMe can win. Vote, 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 vote. Is the music too loud or is it good? Is the music good? My motherboard? No, I wasn't downloading some random file. Oh, that sucks. Thank you for the rose, user. Thank you for the rose. Slalevo? I don't know. How do you say your name? What's it supposed to be? Thank you for the shares. You downloaded a random file? Bro, it's those random files that'll get you, bro. It's those random files that'll get you. What are you gonna do about that? I'm gonna get these motherfuckers. I'm gonna get these flies, man. 40 seconds to vote! RAM and NVMe still have a chance! RAM and NVMe still have a chance! What's going on, Cosmic Luca? How long does thermal paste last? We're building a PC. We're building a PC. How long does thermal paste last? It depends on the thermal paste. Good thermal paste will last a while. Shitty thermal paste will last much less long time. Like, crappy thermal paste will probably last like a year, 6 months to a year, or a year or two. And then, like, really good thermal paste will last like 3 or 4 years. What's the best virus protection? Windows Defender. Yo, can I get a PC for streaming, bro? Yes, Twitch, bro! Send me a bunch of money, tell me what you want, and we'll get it done. CPU wins! What? Bro. If you want me to go crazy with the money pun, the money pew pew, just you know, send stuff. Anakin Walker, thank you for the follow. Me and my thermal paste running on 7 years. Oh my lord, Ryan! I'm pinning that. That's terrible. I hate it. I almost blocked you for that. No, I didn't, actually. Six Filthy, thank you for the follow. Twitch, thank you for the follow. We're gonna take this out of here, okay? We're gonna take this, and we're just gonna stick it in. That's how you install a CPU, everybody. I'm gonna end the stream now. We're done. That was it. Here's the RAM. Here's the NVMe. It's all in there now. It's all in there. Perfect harmony. Don't tell me you're about to put the CPU. Put it in after it's secured in its big metal box. What? Why? Why can't I put it? It's secured in a flimsy cardboard box right now. I got a PC from this guy and I couldn't run Minecraft. Shop with DJ? You definitely didn't. And I know that for a fact. I've never sold a PC that can't run Minecraft, bro. Also, even if that did happen, you never messaged me. And it didn't happen. My PCs are freaking awesome. PC complete. Done. Check. Can you tell me how to not break my PC? Yeah, I prefer if you didn't dunk it in a pool. That's a great way to not break your PC. What's considered your favorite gaming laptop? I mean, ROG laptops are pretty dope. Ikapon, if you want to post super dope stickers, just subscribe. We're looking for a 132nd subscriber. How do I uninstall a digital sag bracket? You have to breathe on your PC really hard. You gotta breathe on it really hard, and then your digital sag bracket will be installed. My man! What's up, Jay? Yeah, I believe you're around 8K with what? 8K what? Oh yeah, for this. Okay, look, you can take it out of the carton. Isn't that amazing? If you have hands, you can take a AMD CPU out of the carton. Isn't that crazy? Anyone who has hands can do this trick. So you open the carton, right? It's in there. It's in there. You open the carton, right? And then you remove the CPU. Anyone can do that. It's incredible. First part is great. Don't drop or don't eat the chip. You know, that was suggested earlier. Don't eat it. We don't want to eat the chip. I built my own Ninetales. Fantastic. Congratulations. Manuel Diaz, thank you for the follow. What would you say is the best PC fan? 120 millimeter fan? I mean, there's some really good ones, man. Fantex makes some crazy ones. I opened it the wrong way. Damn! All right. So look, there's a little brackety bracket right here. Let me get you real close and personal. We're gonna get real close today. Check it out. Check it out. There's a little brackety bracket. This is an AM5 socket. It takes a decent amount of force. Pop it open there. I am wearing anti-static gloves. Pop this open. Now there's a bunch of pins on the motherboard. What you don't want to do is try and grate those off, right? Those are important. They're supposed to be there. Don't slice those off, right? We're gonna take our AMD CPU, and we're also not gonna like rub it in there or anything. None of that. It doesn't need to be socketed that way. There's a little arrow in the top here, and there's a little arrow here, and you line those up, and you just kind of put it in like that, and that's the way to not break it. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Today's my birthday, and I got my first PC. Wallace Ivory! W's in the chat for Wallace. W's in the chat for Wallace. Or Kyle. Or Wallace. Yeah, Wallace. Pin. What harder do you feel we need to see the biggest... Will we see the next biggest jump in technology? What hardware? Robots. Probably robots. Will be a good processor and a decent price point to run a 4070 Super or a 5070 Ti. Good processor? I don't know. Decent price point? Maybe a grand or like $2,000? Happy birthday, though. Oh, yeah, now it's in here. Look. And then you can lower this down, right? You don't even have to take this thing off. It'll pop off on its own. Pop! And then you just do the thing and it's in. Isn't that cool? Yay! We have it. Okay. Start a new poll. Remove CPU. Same. Start. Vote! Vote, you mad people! Vote! Intel AMD, yes. Both, Logan. 5070 is good, yeah. I have a 5090. Forget. Sweet. Sweet, congratulations. Disaster, thank you for the follow. I want to get a PC. I just don't know what it could do. Could you do a inspect on a PC? Yeah, or I could build you one, Moises Rays. Guys, don't forget to send your heartbeats. Heartbeats are only 1 penny. Also, we only have 24 roses. You guys are really slacking in the rose department. Little Billy Bobs, thank you for the share. Thank you for the happy review. Welcome. Ryzen 7 5800X and a 4060. I have a Ryzen 7 5800X with 4060. Nice. That's not bad. Is a 4060 a good CPU for Ryzen 7 5700? Yeah, that's not bad. 9800 XRD, good for a 5072. Yeah, but you don't really need that much power for on a 5070. Your 9800 XRD is just going to be like, meh. Thank you for the 5 roses, Half Pint and Leo with the 20. And another 5 from Half Pint Mish. Oh, I can read it now. Hey, Rad, what's up? Josh Paulson, how you doing? But I have to wait to use it because my desk and chair. You have to wait to use it because your desk and chair? What about your desk and chair? What about it? You're waiting to get one? Bud Tech, thank you for the follow. Double DS1, thank you for the share. Queelings, thank you for the follow. If you have a 5090, would you pair it with a Ryzen 7 or a Ryzen 9? A Ryzen 9, 100%. Well, no, I mean, so the Ryzen 7 9800 X3D, depends on what you're trying to do. Technically, the 9950 X3D is better. Technically. I have no bra, park it on the floor, right? Park it on the floor, just play on your game, bro! Just play your game! What best fan for a Core P8 case? I don't know, best is really, I mean, there's so many things in best. We're gonna release tier lists on this stuff at some point. I need help. How can I upgrade my motherboard? That's a long answer, Alien Ice Don't Got. Because I heard the Ryzen 7 is good to pair with. It is good. It is good, Josh. The 9800 X3D is second to the 9950 X3D, and the 9900 X3D is third to the 9800 X3D. Will you rate my custom build? Yes, I will. 40 seconds on the votes, guys. We only have 6 votes in. Throw your votes in so we can get on to the next thing. Either going to be the the RAM or the NVMe. RAM or NVMe. You got 30 seconds to vote. 30 seconds to vote. Hit the vote. Hit the vote. RAM or NVMe. We're tied. Ram's up 1. Ram's up 1. We got 20 seconds. Vote. 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 Where do I vote? I don't know. It's on there. There's another vote. We got 4. We're still tied. We got a tiebreaker coming up. I don't actually know where it is. 5 votes on NVMe. Hold on. Oh! NVMe comes ahead! Where is the vote anyway? Where does it show up? I'll tell you whenever I see the next one. Hello sir, can you please consider unblocking user? Why? Little Billy Bobs? Top left corner. Okay. The vote is non-existent for you, Josh. Krista, thank you for the 50 roses. Josh for the 1. Checklist. So we're gonna do the NVMe next. Has the camera ever fell on the PC parts? Once, but it's really light, so it didn't hurt anything. No, that was one of the guys from the other day. Yeah, if I blocked someone, it was for a damn good reason, bro. My bad. I went to say my chair and desk haven't come in yet. Yeah, that's what we're saying, Wallace. Just park it on the ground, bro. Just park your tush on the ground. Park it. Yeah, we can't. If we block someone, there's a very good reason. I have not blocked anybody. Like, and to have a random username, there's gonna be several of those people that come in and are blocked. I don't pay attention to which specific number is blocked. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's real. I cannot verify that, Lily Bobs. So, yeah, I'm sorry. If I blocked someone, they're blocked. If they were blocked randomly, I'm sorry. Then they need to put it. I see an email. Please respond. I will. I'm just not gonna do it at this very moment. Oh, hold on. I need to add some stuff. My gift cannon went away because everything got ruined on this thing. Hold on. Let me add my gift cannon back. And the likes thing also got. Okay. Okay, the gift cannon is proper there. Let me fix the one on here. And then I need to get the likes thing on here. TikTok really screwed up my stuff. And I'm trying to, I gotta get it all back in. Okay, so the likes, where are they? Okay. And the other likes? Okay, tap the screen, start liking so I can see where it is. Thanks. Okay. This is canon. Okay, is that working now? Is everybody is it look good? Now you can send the little thingies again. Item, thank you for the follow. Dislo, thank you for the share. So what part of the PC is this? This is the motherboard. This is the CPU. And we're about to install our NVMe. This is a 4 terabyte Samsung 990 Pro. This thing's fantastic. Look at that, we got a whole bunch more. Yay! Thank you for all the roses. Krista with the 25 roses, grabbing the title gifter slot. Oh yeah, how is our gift gallery? Krista's got the title gifter slot on the rose. Leo with the 20 roses. Oh, we've got work to do on our title gifter slot. Not being able to stream has really got me behind. We're gonna open this up. Inside here is more food. Check it out. Yum. Delicious. This is our 4 terabyte NVMe. It's very nice. It has lots of storage and it's very fast. Yay. How much of a problem is static electricity and what steps do you take to avoid it? Well, I have bare feet on anti-static build mats with neoprene gloves or nitrile gloves. So it can be an issue. I take some steps to avoid it. I'm not like ridiculously anal about it. Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm over here. Any steps to build a PC? I just bought all of my parts and about to put it myself for the first time. You can watch right now and I'll teach you. So this one has, usually these have a little screws on it to pull this off. This is a nice little mechanism to pull off, which is super cool. Makes it very easy to work on. And then we want to pull this off as well. This is a little cover that's on this thermal pad. We don't like having that on there because it reduces the amount of heat transfer that this thing can have. What you do, oh, hang on, how do I completely wipe my computer of... Billy Bobs, I warned you last time that if you ever even insinuated that again, I know you put clutter placers and you think it's funny, but I warned you last time that if you insinuated that again, ever, I was very clear about this, that I would permanently ban you. So, unfortunately for you, you are going to be permanently banned. I know, but you're making a joke. And you're making it a joke about that, even though it's not about that. I'm very sorry. I was extraordinarily clear about that joke last time. So, I have to. And only because it's what I said I would do, and I must be a man of my word. So, I'm going to block you. Or, hold on, is there a permanent... There's not a permanent mute. Sorry, man. I gotta block you. Take care. I hope that you find another place that you like. Lily Bob's is not in the chat anymore. Yeah. I'll sub if you tell me best build for my motherboard. What's your motherboard? So, now, please do not ever, ever, ever joke about the possibility of child porn. We don't like that. Yeah. Anyway. He's gone. Z390 Pro Gaming Wi-Fi. Best for your build. 9900K, 360mm AIO. A Gen 3 NVMe, because Gen 4 won't work on that board. You know, as much as you want. And something like maybe a 3080, 3070 Ti, 3080 would probably be fine with a 9900K. Logan, don't start. CP what? Oh, and Antonio, what are your thoughts on the 3070 Ti? Thinking about getting one. You didn't catch it all? You have a Z390, so you need a what is the Bluetooth on my PC? It says it doesn't read my Bluetooth device. It doesn't read it? That could be so many different things, D. That could be so many different things. I can't answer that immediately. Okay, 9900K. 360mm AIO for it. A Gen 3 NVMe. You know, something like 32 to 64 gigs of DDR4, 3200 megahertz CL30 or CL16 RAM, and probably like a 3070 Ti or a 3080. I'm not going to repeat it again. Hopefully you got that. T-Minutes, thank you for the follow. I need to buy a PC. Okay, I need to sell them. I said to fresh install Windows 10 on my brand new because it keeps crashing the setup. Try putting Windows 11 on it. The way you install an NVMe, you put it in like so, 45 degrees. What's 45 degrees look like? Yeah, about like that. T-Minutes, thank you for the subscription, bro! T-Minutes, you know what that gets you? You know what that gets you? It gets you this. Oh, my Steam Deck's turned off. Why is my Steam Deck turned off? Hold on. Mr. Steam Deck. What happened to you? Do I just need to power? Do I need to just turn on the Steam Deck? Hold on. Hold on. We're about to go crazy for your thing. Stream Deck. This is the Stream Deck. Ah! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You subscribed. That's right! We got a new subscriber in the house! One of us! 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 That's right! Now you gotta pick out your favorite sticker. You gotta pick out your favorite sticker, bro. Welcome to the Sub Club! Anyway. I didn't have everything set up for that, I'm sorry. It was a little delayed. A little delayed gratification for you there, bro. Ow. Hold on. Hold on. I can leave most of it on the ground. Some of it I can't. It gets in the way. Okay. We're good. Let's put this NVMe in. On this NVMe. On this NVMe. Why does bro have 30 fans on his PC? That's not a PC, that's a wall, you goober. You gotta really pay attention to what you're looking at. What? Cody said a sword! His first, gosh, I can't even install this NVMe. His first gift ever! Bro! Cody with the first gift ever! Cody, you gotta go to the exclusive gifts and send a heart me. Go to the exclusive gifts and send a heart me. It's only 1 penny. And then you can be in the Heart Me Club. It's the most important gift. It's only 1 penny. Nike with the Heart Me. Thank you for sending that Heart Me and joining the Heart Me Club. I'm behind on my Heart Me's because I couldn't stream for 2 days. I couldn't stream for 2 days. What type of music do you play on stream? I don't know actually what it technically is, but it's super awesome. It's based on the GoldenEye pause music. And whatever that is just the greatest. We're building a 9900 X3D build with some other goodies. This is a ASRock Tai Chi motherboard. I don't need that. We're gonna pull off this other little film over the other little heat sink. We're never gonna get to our next stuff, man. You guys are so good at distracting me. This one just snaps right back down like that. We got one more poll to do. This is gonna be a short one. It's gonna be a 1-minute poll. Okay. Also, does anyone know, before I get into that, does anyone know what happens if you put a faster NVMe, like a Gen 5 NVMe into a Gen 3 slot? Does anyone know? This build was $8,000 because we're doing custom liquid cooling on it and stuff. Can it run Doom? Probably not. What does your PC look like live streaming of? Just curious. That one. It would only run Gen 3. That's correct, Scum Monkey. Okay, next one, guys. You got 1 minute to vote. The voting is in the top left corner. There's a little blue thing. Click on the thingy. Click on the thingy and put the vote in. What's the best game PC you ever built? I don't know. Go to cec.direct and you tell me. Go to the gallery. Nine votes for RAM! Guys, I think we're gonna install the RAM next. Epic. We got a winner! Best graphics, JSPGU for DDR3 compatible RAM or motherboard. Dale's, probably like it depends on which which DDR3. Wait, what CPU? Quad core, which one? Oh, there's a fly! Oh, he left. I gotta get him. All right, we're gonna install this RAM. This is 64 gigs of 6000 CL30 RAM. It's pretty good. It's pretty sexy. Is this the right RAM? I think it is. I feel like this is the right RAM. Let me double check. Let me triple check here. I've had so many problems with doing your stuff. Yeah, this is the right stuff. RAM be beautiful though? This stuff is beautiful RAM. So we're gonna take this out of here, put it in. An FX 6300, bro, you're gonna have a hard time running almost anything on that thing. I mean, maybe you could run like a 1070 Ti, or like maybe like a, I don't know, a 3060 might even struggle on that. That's rough. That's like buying a house in the boonies and wanting to be close to the city, bro. Check out this RAM though. Isn't that pretty? Isn't it pretty? It's nice looking, right? Time for a new rig, thanks. Yeah. All right, here we go. In this computer, we're gonna install it in our second and fourth slot. Why? Because we're rebels and we like to do things correctly. Slot it in there. This fly is gonna die. I'm gonna murder him. Can I say murder a fly on stream and not get totally banned? It's questionable. Place those in with a considerable amount of force. Make sure that you press through the motherboard into the floor and you leave an indent in the ground from the pressure that you're applying on your RAM sticks. Download more RAM. This is DDR5, Marco. Who do you build PC for? All of my wonderful patrons in the chat that pay me money to build them a computer. This one is Mr. Heavy Toes computer. Stop! You got Golden Eye music going? Absolutely! I mean, a nice little fruit bowl. Nice, dude. How long take to build a PC? Depends on the kind of PC. This one's going to be a multi-day build. Oh, check it out, guys. We have CPU in. We've got the NVMe in, and we've got our RAM sticks in. It's already looking so good. Now we're going to install our water block. This is an XSPC water block. This thing is gorgeous. Check this out. What do we think of that? We are not going to use their thermal paste though. We're going to use ultra high quality thermal paste. We will be using our sponsored thermal paste from Thermal Grizzly. Stuff's super awesome. What did Leo say? It's the bag the motherboard came in? Yeah, it's anti-static, so we just like to keep it on there. This comes with a nice instruction manual, how to do the thing. So we're gonna do it that way. We've got these super cool standoffs. Looks like they come apart like this. Can I pay you to build me one? Absolutely, Josh. You go to CEC.direct. How much price for this mother body? This motherboard is $450. The motherboard by itself is $450. The chip is about $450. The RAM, I think, was about $250 or $300. The 4 terabyte NVMe was around $300. This is not AIO cooling, Krista. This is going to be a full custom loop, which is why we're putting this guy on here. Wait. Yeah, it goes through. That is not as stable as I would like it to be. Why is that cross-threaded? Preparing the amp. Remove the clips on either side. Screw posts in each of the 4 holes around the socket. That's what I was doing. It doesn't feel secure. Oh, it's just that one. I don't like this mounting mechanism, I'm gonna be honest with you. There we go. These are really hard to get on here. Have you ever made an underwater PC? I have not, but I have made custom cooling, which we are doing right now. Jesus himself will come back and shake my hand for what? For what? Oh, until you see your build? Oh yeah, Snipe, we're gonna do crazy stuff for you. No, this is heavy toes, Krista. Leo's is still in my photography studio. I haven't taken pictures of it yet. I'm sending... Ooh, let me show you what I did today, guys. Let me show you what I did today. It's not up on... You're going to see it before I post it up. Okay? Check this out. I had a local computer shop ask me to come and do tubing for them for one of the computers that they have because they couldn't figure it out. So I went and made this legend. Isn't that crazy? That was a sexy computer, right? I'm gonna have better pictures of it tomorrow. I'm gonna go finish it tomorrow morning. This is a pain to get on. I'm really not trying to be so slow on this. The reputation is legendary. Over 9,000! What's that 3D looking thing behind you? This? What's this? Oh. That's in my store. I would like to sell it. If you have an offer for it, I would consider it. I need to get rid of it. Thank you for the follow, guys. Here's that computer. But yeah, after I finished the tubing on it, he looks over at me and he says, I need to go get more water cooling clients for you. He literally told me that. I need to go get more water cooling clients for you, so you can do those builds for you. How do I pin for you, Snipe? Did you ever say that you wanted to be a? Did you say you wanted to be a? A thing? Yeah, I didn't see you respond. Add mod. Hold on. I need to mess with my moderator settings more. Where are my moderator settings? Okay. Yeah, I made Snipe Beast a mod. You're a mod now. You can pin stuff. Dylan Graff, thank you for the follow. Good evening. I saw you liked my messages, Critical. I'm happy I made your day. Thanks, Butterfeud. I am over 9,000! You can temporarily mute people and pin things. Is an i7 14K and 5070 combo a bad call? No, I don't think so. All right, we're gonna put this thermal paste on here. We're gonna gloop it on. Gloop, gloop, gloop. Oh wait, before I get into this more, I have one more thing to add. I don't want to put this together without this. It'd be a real shame. We're gonna uninstall our CPU. And we're gonna install a Thermalright pressure mount on it. What's my favorite GPU? I don't think I have a favorite one. One that does the job well. I have heard of Skytech Gaming, yes. For the pinning, I'll just be the sides mainly. Yeah. Ozai, thank you for the follow. Is that like as in Last Airbender, Ozai? Dealing with GPU error, what should I do first? You should go to my Discord and open ticket up. Sup, Donovan? How you doing? Sup, Link and Landon. Thank you for the follow. What's what? There, my guy. What's up, Hunter? What does thermal paste do? Does it have to do the temperature of the GPU? Yes, it changes the temperature of the GPU, of the CPU, not the GPU. Thermal paste is for the CPU. Technically, thermal paste is also for the GPU. Thermal paste allows the little tiny gaps and imperfections in between the CPU and the contact surface for thermal transfer, like the cold plate, for instance, on a cooler, to be much smaller, which makes it improve the contact. And I'm improving that contact even more by installing this contact frame. You look Jeb from Mojang? Okay. Thanks, bro. Is there a difference in the Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 and 3 Pro? I assume. Otherwise, they wouldn't be separate SKUs. I think it's on their motherboard. What's up? Or on their website. When should I remove my tempered glass and clean my PC, and with what tools? Tempered glass is usually removable with fingers or a screwdriver, and I would clean your PC about every 3 to 6 months at most, or at least. For CPPC, would you go cache, frequency, or driver? For what? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just asking questions so I can learn about PCs more. That's fine. I don't mind you asking questions. Woo, this looks sexy, doesn't it? I'm going to slowly tighten this down until it's nice and tight. Does not cleaning your PC make it slower? It can. It can also cause instability and stuff if it overheats, but only if it overheats or if there's something like that. Is there a contact plate for the LG 1200? I don't know. What? How did that happen? No! It was not in, apparently. Oh, why is that stripped? What happened? That's not good. Why is everything so hard with your PC, Heavy Toe? What are you building? I'm building a computer, attempting to. What the hell? What do I do about that? Let's see what I have. Sorry, camera. Do you have a die and tap set? Yes. But this is not that issue. This is a more differenter issue. We have lots of ways to mount things. How high up do these need to be? Pretty high. I assume that these are not. What's the back of this? Is that 632? I don't think it's in 3. Do not re-tap it? No. Good lord. The ice cream song? What build is this going to be? This is a full custom loop. Actually, I think I like the other ones more than these. I don't like these 4. It's got a 5080 that we're gonna water block. It's got a 9800 X3D. It's got an ASRock Tai Chi X870E motherboard and 4TB NVMe. It has a 64 gigs of RAM. Maybe I do like the silver ones more. I can't decide, chat. I can't decide. Let's put one in and see if we like it more. Yeah, the silver's better. I thought these would look cooler with the board, but I think the silver looks better. What do you think? Chat, what do you think? Do we like the silver better or the darker color? An all-out threadwear build? I'd love to. Someone's just got to buy one. We like the silver. We like the dark. We like the silver. We like the dark. Well, that's not very... Okay, we got to put it to a vote. We got to put it to a vote. If we're going to be that... It's a 50-80. Okay, we got to put it to a vote. If Heavy Toe decides otherwise, then the vote doesn't matter, but we're going to put it on a vote. Okay. What? 1 minute. Top left of your screen. Top left of your screen. There's a vote icon. It's got a little blue check mark. Click on it. Click on it. Put in your suggestion. Do we do light or dark? If Heavy Toe comes in and says something other than what's put in, then we'll do that. We got 8 votes for dark. We got 5 votes for light. Heavy Toe, do you have a... What do you think? Do I have a spare 850 AM5 motherboard? I don't have any now. Now I gotta go home to you. This soundtrack is the best. Let the vote decide. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Embrace the dark. It is. We got 14 votes in total. How much for this build? This one was around 8 grand. Since I don't care about what you guys say, and it's my channel and my hands, we're doing light and dark. You can't change my hands. Whoops. Oh, that popped out too. Why? It didn't strip though. I think the back plate has an issue. I'm gonna swap the back plate. For real? Hold on. That should not pop out. The hell is going on with this thing? I've never had this much trouble mounting a new car or new CPU. There we go. That looks right. Looks good. There we go. Everybody looks good now. I don't know what that all was about. Anyway. Do what now? This is why I have to choose it built, right? Yes, this is an LTT screwdriver. Good choice, Evito. I'll do the hard work. You spend the money. Excellent. What are we saying, same streamer? Well, Lappy over the 1650. My rig is ancient. 1650s, yeah, it's all right. My son uses a switch and it stopped working. I wouldn't trust you if I saw you struggle building a PC on stream every time. Thanks, Big Sigma. I always appreciate your feedback. However, I always end up building the computer fantastically. So, and part of PC building is overcoming problems, like that. I overcame it, did I not? I had this stuff available in hand to overcome it, organized. So, I could struggle and not overcome it. I could pre-repair or prepare everything ahead of time and not be transparent. Or I could do it the way that I'm doing currently, which is show you every little nook and cranny of everything that I do. Build trust through transparency. And, you know, figure it out along the way. Like everybody else. I think that there's a tremendous amount of, weight that should be placed on being transparent about the process. People make mistakes all the time when they build. You just don't see it. I'm not afraid of showing you when I mess up. I've had all sorts of mess ups. But I make an excellent product. I back my work. I make some of the best work in the industry. It may not be the best in the industry, but that's a very high bar to be the best in the world. I'm trying to get there, that's for sure. But I am one of the best in the world. And I'm out here to prove it. So, that's gorgeous. It's on there nicely. We can put this in the case. And, thank you for the goat! I want to do a 1080 Founder Edition retro build sleeper. Do that. Oh, Andrew, that sounds awesome. Yeah. Yeah. This is the case we're using. This is a giant accessory box. Check that out. It has an alternative airflow front case. That's not a window, which is pretty cool. It also comes with some other really nice accessories and stuff. I'm definitely sending that with the build. You will get that accessory box for sure. What are we saying? Best GPU combo for $2,000 budget, Vlad? Are you building it yourself? Kilios, I have 1470K that gets thermal throttled in case limited to a 240 millimeter. What's best for cooling? You probably want a high-end 240 if you're case limited, like a Corsair or an Asus. Xbox versus gaming laptop? I mean, laptops are more, you can do more with it. Themo, you're a good man. If you're building it yourself, I don't know. If you're building it yourself, probably probably like a 5070 Ti or a 9070 XT. Wow, this comes with a lot of fans. This comes with a lot of fans. We're gonna replace them all, but still. I know I can't use TikTok Studio on my normal laptop or Xbox. We're gonna be replacing, taking all the fans out because we're replacing them. Whoops. It's back there now. $7,900 XT is the second to third best GPU depending on the game in reference. Card's only $699. Yeah. Do I build PCs? No, I just look at them lovingly, Land. Yeah, I do build PCs, bro. Remove the fans. How much should I save if I want to have you build me a streaming setup that can at least run me... What? Kriya, thank you for the follow, bro. Nick Dorman, thank you for the follow. What are we baking today? This is a full custom water loop that we're starting for Heavy Toe. It's going to be a multi-day process. GTA 5 and Dota 2 Valorant. Those aren't particularly difficult. My PCs start at $1,700, and it can run all of those. How much do you think I would have to, yeah. Oh, nice, we have the same standing camera. What is your standing camera? What specs can I get for $800? I don't really build $800 PCs at the moment. But I'm certain you could find something. Very usable. I need to run TikTok live studio and game at the same time. What are you trying to game frame rate wise? Guys, if you haven't sent your daily heart meat, please do. It's only a penny. Heart meats are only 1 penny. They greatly support the stream. Most expensive built over 20. Minimum PC for streaming. I have HP Victus, but want to go for a PC build. I recommend getting the Destroyer class as a start for streaming. I customize every build, and for streaming I might change the parts around just a little bit. Whose build is this, Adam? This is Heavy Toes. The beginnings of his build, at least. Why are you being difficult? Alright, well, I'll just put that back in then. That's fine. Oh, sorry, missing messages. Did I miss the damn TikTok not notifying me? Possibly. My TikTok's been messed up for a couple days. This is a Montec case? Yes, this is a King 95 Ultra. This is the King 95 Ultra. Which is the brushed metal version of the King 95 Pro. How's the Arctic Liquid Freezer? I saw a bunch of recommendations for it being a good 240. It's awesome, actually. The Liquid Freezer, a great one. Didn't even think about that one, but yeah, that was a great one. Do you ship a GPU uninstalled depending on the card? Typically I don't because I use expanding foam. Sometimes I do, but typically I don't. Majority of the time it's not an issue. I appreciate their cable management, but if they would have made it twist ties instead of zip ties, that would have been dope. On a new build, okay, where are we going? I like Velcro. Yeah, Velcro's nice. All right, let's install this motherboard. There is something I need out of this box. Do they have one in here? That would be a strange oversight. I mean, I have extra, but what a weird thing not to include. Whatever. It doesn't have extra standoffs. This motherboard has an extra standoff hole. What are we saying? Wish I had the patience for cable management, so only I won't build my own. It's a skill. Oh, Butterfinger's gonna get some rest, sleep well. Have a good one, Butterfingers. Okay. Are these M3? We can find out easily. No. They are M3. Alright. How tall? That tall. Is it better to have separate streaming setup for gaming setup or PC build that does both? Ideally, it's really ideal to do to have both. One of each. That is the ideal. I run both on one computer, but dual is streaming because I don't game a lot. I just run a stream. What's up, MRN Wish? How you doing? It can be, yeah, it can be like how much you spend question too. Because like I've got a crazy setup over here. It can do both no problem, but it's like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like Leo's will be able to do fine too. Leo's new PC will be able to game and stream no problem. But this is $5 grand. Let's get our motherboard. Take off the back piece here. Everything looks good. I have a question. What's up, Farrell? Why is my monitor shut off and my HDMI disconnects whenever I try to open a Steam game like CSGO? Does it only happen with Steam or does it happen with other games, Farrell? I just need a PC that can stream mobile and console and TikTok Live Studio. Cash on the floor? Yeah. Yeah. Nobody's been gifting tonight, so normally when a bunch of gifts come in, I go crazy with stuff, but I've been a little scattered, honestly. I've had a long day. I've been working since 9 a.m. Full screen games? Ways to help from creating static while building. Nitrile gloves help. Okay. I have an idea. Since we're already mixing gunmetal and silver, I think we do silver and gunmetal screws on the motherboard too. What do you guys think? Like, I think I do a gunmetal one here. And like in the middle. And then like bottom left. Have I ever built a boat? I actually have not built a boat. That's an interesting thing to ask about. How do you feel about a Sapphire Nitro RX 1700 XT? I think it's pretty good. Asmongold's brother? No. Everyone who builds PCs isn't related. I own Critical Air Computing, a reasonably distinguished company from Asmongold's company. Started doing after the driver update came out on May 19th. Yeah, roll back from the update. You should do that for sure. Do you think my 3080 Ti and Ryzen 7 5800X3 is due for an AM5 upgrade? I mean, it's pretty good still. It depends on how much cash you want to drop, honestly. Like, that's a good system. I was looking at storage for PCs before I found you. I think I got a much deal here. Nice, Leo. Is that a static shock machine? Boom. Which one? The one under the chat? Eric Mandel, thank you for the follow. Amercito! Thank you for the follow. Here's your $100. Or the heart me. Static shock versus motherboard. This motherboard would probably be fine. Not gonna lie. Nuke versus coughing baby. Coughing baby's gonna win, bro. Every day. Starboard, you didn't get 64 gigs of RAM unless you got their top of the line. Well, yeah, because I mean, you basically got a top of the line. Yeah, some of their setups are oddly positioned. Like my minimum setup is 32 gigs of RAM, and their minimum is 16, I think. I think they sell some 16 gig kit. Coughing baby solos. How long does a build take you typically? It depends on the build. Like I've already been building this one for about an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half. We're right at about an hour and a half. And I'm not that far in. But I spend a lot of time talking to chat, answering questions, and overcoming obstacles because I build such custom stuff. For a standard build, like Leo's, it was like 1 day for the build, and 1 day for all the tuning and stuff. So about 2 days. Heavy Toe, how do you think it looks, bro? Looks good. So let's look at some of your fittings. Those are gorgeous. Come on. Come on. Focus! I want you to see it. There we go. It's angry. Weird flex? What's a weird flex? Whoa, 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 whoa. Sideways goose. Bro. All at once if you can. Opinion on thermal right AIOs? I think they're pretty good, Zachary. Share all at once, please, or I'll have to mute you. I appreciate you sharing to all of your friends and stuff. But you can share them all at once. Black and silver theme gonna look good? Yeah, it will. I seem to need to be fine. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Just like, just destroyed chat, bro. Destroyed chat. Spit on it? Blech. Do you lean towards air-cooled or AIOs for CPU? I don't really do air-cooled anymore. AIOs are so affordable. You can't see what? The thing I'm installing? Well, yeah, my hands are in the way. I got my thermal right 360 for 80 bucks. Yeah, that's pretty dope. We're gonna go ahead and install this power supply. Didn't know they were that cheap. Yeah, thermal rights are awesome, man. Amazing value. They manufacture that stuff from the ground up. Don't forget your heart music. Totally same one. Thank you, Leo. Did you put them $100 on the ground on purpose? Yes, I did. Whenever someone sends a bunch of gifts, I shoot a bunch of money in there with my money pew pew. Actually, I have two money pew pews. This is the XPG Core Cyber Core 2. This is an incredible power supply. It's 80 plus platinum and cybernetics platinum. ATX 3.0, 1,000 watts. It's one of the best power supplies on the market. We are going to install it. Thank you for the follow. Let me go ahead and take this little cover off here without scratching it. Make it look all pretty. Now we're gonna get our cables out that we need. How much does a Titan class PC range from? 10K onward. How's the top camera zooming in on you like that? Oh, it's got a mind of its own. How many fans do you have in your rig? That one back there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, 15. I have 15. What PC class is this? This is a the Dreadnought. I don't have a Dreadnought sticker yet. I need to get a Dreadnought sticker. I need to message Phil and have him make me a Dreadnought sticker and a Titan sticker. I'm gonna do it right now. Phil! Make me stickers. Okay. Messaged. What's up? Yeah, I have 15 fans. We need more stickers. Leo! We have so many stickers, bro. What kind of parts are in a 10K computer? Oh, that's crazy. Crazy parts. I mean, best of the best plus more. But yeah, this is a dreadnought. Let me get you what? Time of the season 4 update and caught. I'm back to first gen Xbox, still PC. First gen Xbox, bro? Whoa. CPU. We don't need that. We don't need that. We need that. We need that. Don't need that. We do need that. We do need that. We don't need these. How many monitors you got in your whole room there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. Yeah, one step down from a Titan. Yeah, he's got a gnarly rig. You should be very proud of this computer when it's done, for sure. I will be. So I decided to get a PC instead of a next-gen console, and I'm happy about it. Now I'm kind of second-guessing it. Why are you second-guessing it, Killa? Second-guessing it about what? What's wrong? PCs are awesome. Damn it. I almost got it. Darn fly. How much is your personal PC? Well, the one that I have, that I'm using right now is for sale. And it's, I think 8 or 9 or 10 or something. It's up on the website. Custom Counter-Strike themed one? Zachary, dude, I'd love to build you one. That'd be dope. PC takes a dump on console. Thank you for the sword, Liam Drew. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Send more, please. More swords. Oh, I don't have my Tickfinity really, or TikTok really screwed me up. Another one! My goal over is another one! Another one! I gotta add my goal back up. All this stuff that I had set up already. Thank you for the tiny tiny-o and the donut! Trying to position it. Yeah, nope, too far. Thank you for all those gifts, man. There we go. Better. Are you Jens Bergstein? No, my name is Nathan. I own Critically Art Computing. You can also call me Dr. Ergobled. If you want. But I won't force you, because that would be rude. Pardon me, Mr. Power Supply. You get right back in there. Do you just build PCs for people for the fun of it? No, I build it for a job. Is 16 gigs of RAM still good? It is ending its life. 16 gigs of RAM is ending its life at being good. It is usable. Yeah, I do this for my profession. Do you have any tips on building your first PC? I'm about to, and I'm new to it, so anything helps. Yeah, I mean, do as much research as you can. Honestly, is the first one. Have you watched a bunch of videos on it? Have you watched any tutorials? You sell them personally or an actual corporation? It is a company that I own, so I do both, I guess. Send him money and he will. That's right. You guys are getting it. If you send me money, I'll build you a sweet PC. That's how commerce works. Got a website? Yes, I do. Why are there so many fans on my wall? Tiny Tim, you could be on the wall too if you want. All you gotta do is send a galaxy and I'll put you right up on that wall. All of these fans are when my fans have sent me galaxies. I put them up on the wall. Thank you for the heart, me. OQQ, how you doing, man? And the 43 roses from Omar. Bro, thank you so much. The goggles hurt your head, huh? Sometimes. They're not that tight. Okay. We got a 4K Pro that we're putting in here too. What's up, Indie Tech? Can be bold depending on your teacher. A smart cookie can learn visually only if they try. Learning by watching isn't experiencing? I mean, you can definitely learn by watching. Like, you can learn to do math by watching. You can do it in your head. Oh, he's doing it! He's doing it! He's doing it! He sent a galaxy! What a legend! He wants to be on the wall. Can you control all the RGB? Sometimes. Laying here in hellish pain. Your back gave out again? You went too hard with the family, huh? Man, I gotta love my family so hard. I told you, gotta find that balance, bro. I gotta love my family so hard. World's like, back down! You're a nerd! You gotta be a nerd and love your family. Find the balance! That's a cool plan on adding more. Thanks. I think it's a fun way to keep people engaged. Okay. Do you want a white or a black fan? RGR275 MAF. A black or a white fan? What is... Ouch. Much more difficult to get that out than I anticipated. That's a nice cable it comes with. It'll be in your cable bag. Black amigo. This is your new fan. It is a Montech fan. Probably put it up right now. If you want to join RGR275 MAF on the wall, you can also participate. I'm nothing if not a man of my word, as much as I possibly can be. And if ever I am not a man of my word, it is because I did not plan properly. Always back to sleep when I go, dude, Beanie Tech, have a good night, man. Other Molex connectors. That's SATA. Those are off the 6-pin power. Those are off of SATA and 6-pin power. Where'd the Molex go? Oh, there it is. I haven't finished my cable management, okay? Don't get on me about it. We're working on it. You're on the wall! I need a 5070 USB-C in the back. 20 good storage, etc. Okay. Well, I can do that. How much are you looking to spend on a rig, dude? If you don't mind sharing, you don't have to. Ryzen 9 9950 X3D 5070 Ti 1 gig, liquid cooled. How much? Dirty Curly. Why do you want a 5070 Ti and a 9950 X3D? Is the first question. What are you doing with it? So do we send you a list of parts? You can. Almighty Clips, what? $16-2 for a 5070? Yeah, we could do that. It'd be about 2 for the Corvette class. Good budget for a 9950X. I mean, if you're going to be building a rig with that, it's probably going to be... Like, I mean, what do you mean? So the main thing is, why go over the 9800X3D? If you want a 9950X or a 9950X 3D, there's generally a good reason to do it. Almighty Clips, you didn't send a Galaxy. Yuri Smurf, thank you for the follow. I put a Galaxy up for, I put a fan up for RGR. If you send a Galaxy and it goes through, I will do it. I have not checked messages yet. I'm literally on stream. I don't need it when, then what's recommended? Oh. For a 5070 Ti? I mean, you could run a 7800 or a 9800X 3D fine on there. Custom liquid cooled or just liquid cooled on the CPU? Because it's a lot more expensive for custom liquid cooled. I'm asking in general. Look at the Corvette class. The parts are in there. Is there a way I can show you my building at tips for it? Sure. I do have a Discord. GPU recommendations for Ryzen 5 9600X? I don't know. What's your budget on a GPU? That's the main thing. This little guy will go down here on the bottom. But before I do that, I need to plug in one of the cables. Primarily, the HD audio one. Right there. I don't think he covers up anything else important that I can't reach. Ah! I have to remove this. Put a different screw in the bottom. Glistening, thank you for the follow. James, thank you for the follow. Sapphire Nitro 7900 XT still a good card? Yes, it is. I don't know why TikTok's sending double messages sometimes. It's not coming through. Oh, it is coming through. I don't know why. Canna Hut, thank you for the rose. I want something nice for 25 that can also stream 30 slices video edit. Yeah, I mean, we could build something like that. That'd be either the Frigate or the Destroyer class PC. Of course, I optimize and change the stuff out. 4070 OC and a 9950X, a good combo? I mean, it's an okay combo, yeah. I want a Z690. Should I get the 1400K to replace my 1200K or wait? With a Z690? Yeah, I mean, you can run a 1400K on there. $2,000, $2,500 range? Yeah. Absolutely, guys. Need a PC better for Rust? Yeah, just send me messages. You can either send me a message on here, we can work out a custom build, or you can go to cec.direct, which is kind of plastered in the middle of the screen, and you can check out what we have there as a starting block. But I mean, every computer that I sell is customized, including this one. Which do you recommend to upgrade? The 4070. Oh, lost camera. Canna, thank you for another rose. What's up, Elon Musk? Small form factor, under 1,000, 14-year-old mostly plays Roblox, Fortnite, and occasionally older Steam game. So, okay, if you want, here's the deal. I would build a computer for $1,000 in an ITX form factor without a graphics card. If we wanted to go like a heavy CPU, we could do that, and then you could upgrade the graphics card later. You could throw a graphics card in later for under 1,000, right? Because you can run on a 9800X 3D, you can run games hella good on their graphics chip. What's up, Carlos? Caleb, if that's something you're interested in. You know? Because then you could throw any graphics card in there later. A 2070? I mean, 2070 is really good. Like, pretty good. Like, you're going to get similar performance. 2070, you're going to get better performance out of a 2070 than out of just the CPU stuff. But, I mean, you could put a 2070 in, you know, in a computer that I build for you. It's kind of hard, though. Pieces are nice. I built them twice. Nice, dude. Is CyberPower good PC brand? I mean, I don't know if I call them a good PC brand. They are a PC brand. They are a budget PC brand. They build a lot of computers. What do you use to clean your PCs? I have an air jet, like a hand blower. More want him to downsize. The room is hot all the time. Yeah, I mean a 9800 X3D will put out like no heat at all. And then later, if he wanted, he could throw another graphics card in it. You know? It would get lower frames, but it would, I mean, work. You get like 60 frames per second on that thing. It would put out zero heat, basically. What do you use best with Ryzen 5 5500? Probably like the B580 from Intel. Is it safe to have 3 different fans in a PC? Yeah, no problem. You can have all these kinds of different fans and have no issue. What GPU should you get? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Something low power, probably, if you want that. My 5090 is a damn space heater. I mean, yeah, it's 600 watts. It's actually a space heater. 600 watts of power, plus whatever you got going in there, is basically a space heater. What do you rate FX Speedster? I don't know. 6900 XT is pretty good. I have 5950X running 4060 Ti. Oh, bro, you can run way more power on that 5950X. You could do an easy upgrade. Is there a build sheet for this build? Sorry if I missed it. No, I don't have it up. I haven't started doing the, I mean, like, yes, I have a build sheet for it, but I haven't started, like, posting it yet. I do need to start doing that, but it's just a lot of work right now. To keep everything flowing, and, like, I'm trying to do so many things to build the company right now. It is not what you might consider my highest priority. Let's assemble the little, this guy. You ever try overclocking? Yes. I do overclocking on every PC that I build. Well, almost every PC. Dreadnought class specs, the 8.5 one. It could be a lot of different things. It could be a lot of different things. This one is technically a Dreadnought in price, though it's got it's gone a little bit more aesthetic, and so it doesn't have the 5090 in it. The 5090 is going to be a little bit more expensive. But it's basically, a Dreadnought is basically a custom liquid cooled PC with top of the line or near top of the line components. This is a 5080, but he kind of piecemealed this up. We started at like, I think we started with this 9070 XT, and then we went to a 5080, and we started like a bunch lower, and he just kept giving me more money and upgrading it slowly. So it kind of turned out to be a bit of an odd little duck of a build, but still freaking awesome. That's so gorgeous. Is it better to go 4x16 or 2x32? 2x32 is definitely better. It was an odd way to build. Yeah. But I mean, it's gonna turn out amazing anyway. What GPU would you pair with an i7 7700? Maybe a 2080 Ti or a 2080. Maybe a 30 or like a 3060 Ti or a 4060 at most. Interesting set of things. Do you see DDR6 memory coming out this year? I don't know. Honestly. I don't know. If I do, I mean, if it comes out, it's not going to be that great. What's a good budget build motherboard on Ryzen CPU? What's your budget? Budget builds can mean a lot of things. You ordered what? Oh. Wait a second. How does that work? Leo with that 10 swords. Bro, thank you so much. I'm figuring this out as I go. 13 to 1500. Are you building it yourself or are you wanting it built? She's together. I don't know where that went. Just yourself? I might go something like a for 1600. I might go something like a 5070 or a 9070, and if you can find a bundle deal, I don't know. That's a really gorgeous. This thing altogether is like $200 for this little thing. Or over 200. Absolutely insane. Yeah, this is gonna be a 5080, custom liquid cooled 5080. What is it? This is a reservoir, pump reservoir combo. I think this was like $250. I think this is like $250 for this thing, but it is gorgeous. It's just a little more pricey than I was expecting it to be. Because I thought it came with the DDC, but it did not. I was wrong. I don't know if we're going to do an in or an out. I mean, we're definitely going to go out. I just don't know if... I don't know if I'm going to plug this and put one in the top yet. I don't know entirely how I'm going to do the thing. Cooling down the PC. Yeah, this is what's called a reservoir, so it holds extra liquid, make sure that the pump doesn't go dry. We'll just put it on the front for now. We can always leave it. Thank you for the follow. But yeah. Sick. Alright, what else can I do? What else can I do? I'm waiting for the fans, which I would love to put on here. Well, that sucks. Alright, I have to figure something out. I have to figure something out. Why is the Dreadnought class so expensive? Because it has full custom liquid cooling in it. Can I add RAM to a gaming laptop? Sometimes. Alright. I'm gonna have to flip that around. But that's okay. It comes off. It's built for that. So. There's a clearance issue. There's also a scratch on it. Fuck, is there a scratch on it? There's not one on that side. Can I switch them? I might be able to switch the sides. Or put it up here. Yeah, I can put it up there. So, here's the deal. The Elgato is in. We don't technically need all of the fans. We can just do it with 2 fans on it. What does full cooling actually do? It looks amazing. I mean, the capture card can piece out. Okay. If you want, that's fine. We can do a capture card. I'll sell it. All right. I can just return it if you want and send your money back. I think it's still in the return window. You can always get a inline capture card. Yeah, return it, yeah. If I can return it, I will. Or I'll just put it in another build. Nero Control, thank you for the follow. Homie, gatekeeping the downloadable RAM. Bro. You don't have to have a capture card? No, not necessarily. So let's see. This one can be the top one. Let me see if there's a scratch on the other one. Why my stuff came scratched? Lame. No, it's fine. Okay, we'll just use this one on the top. Because I don't have to change anything for that. I can just turn it around. So this is going to be right here. Technically, it has to go this way, right? Yeah. Ooh, those clearances are tight! What's the graphics card? It's a 5080 Nero. Thank you for the heartbeat, Leo. So this going to be a big boy? I mean, pretty much. Definitely gonna be one of the coolest computers ever made. Oh, I have to put it on the other side. I have to flip it around. So this one will be like that. All right. Oh no, I just have to switch this around. My bad. I forgot. Been a while. Just have to switch this guy. Feet cam! Why does a single RGB always come back to my stream system tray and keep color pattern of the keyboard? I don't know. I don't know how you have it set up. Oh, whoops. Did I just... Hold on. Did I just need to remove this top plate? Oh no, I have to do both. Because it would have been upside down. Okay, that's fine. I quit, shut down the computer, turn it on every day, and it runs signal RGB, etc. And you want it to run Razer instead? Is that what you're trying to get it to do? Okay. Well, then you should uninstall Signal RGB. Have you tried uninstalling it? What are you using it for? Haven't tried that. Oh, but still. Well, but still what? Uninstall it, you goober. It's overriding your other software. But still nothing. Attention to detail, everybody. Importante. You're literally building my brother's computer. Great job. Nice work, my man. Jesse Warren. Right now? This is Heavy Toes' computer? Is your brother? Or which one? Which one? And also, thank you. Interesting. Have to offset it slightly. Because if we were going to do it this way, it would not work. Like it would fit there. Then we have the tubing. I really feel like I want to do the tubing this way. We can always change it up later. Which, I've built a lot of computers lately. Whose was I building? Smoking Saint. I'll call you. I don't know his government. Smoking Saint. Smoking Saint. Hold on now. Give me a moment. Saint. I'm not certain. Possibly. Hi, Tamaria. How are you doing? Oh, Marcito, thank you for the heart, me. Jesse Warren, thank you for the 100 goats, bro. Crazy with the goats. Nevermore, thank you for the follow. Yeah. That's a lot of goat power. Yeah, we'll have to mod this slightly if we want it to be... Whoa, I just got super cross-eyed. If we want it to be on here more intensely in this direction. Otherwise, we'll have to flip it around. I don't want to do that, though. This is good enough for now. You know how he's gonna love his new PC? Thanks, man. Yeah. I think I have a couple of the fans. Those are the Neotas. Not using the Neotas. I have a couple left over. Yes, Kitty, I see you. I don't know where they are. I think I have a couple left over somewhere. Things have gotten a little crazy around here. I do have some Neotas left over. Those are not the ones that I seek. I do not apparently have any D30s left over, which doesn't surprise me because they're very expensive, so I don't just buy them in bulk. They'll go here. There we go. Perfect. Hey, so getting so many C++ additional 86 errors, what do I do? C++ additional x86 errors. I'm not certain. I don't know what to do with that. Not gonna lie. You try to turn it off and back on again? Yeah, I don't know that air. So this guy will go right here. Just like that. I'll have to make a custom mount for him, probably. And the fans in the back. The other radiator on the top here. Thinking of putting this radiator this way. Yeah. That'll be up there. That'll be sick. Ah. What specs we got on this? This is a 9800 X3D on a X870E Tai Chi, 64 gigs of RAM, 6000 CL30. It's got a 4 terabyte Samsung 990 Pro NVMe. It's gonna have a full custom metal loop, some Lee strimmers, and RTX 5080. The Montech King 95 Ultra case. I honestly want to keep going, but my eyes are starting to go cross-eyed. I've been up super long, and I gotta wake up and go finish that water loop in the morning that I started today. I cannot see properly. I need to eat, I think, and go to bed. Why so much? So that he doesn't have to upgrade it later. 4 terabytes not that crazy these days. Should I upgrade my 4090 to a 5080? No. No, you should not. I could eat through 4 terabyte easy. Does yours have 4 terabyte in it, Leo? Or did we do 2 on yours? We did a 4. We did a 4 terabyte Kingston, that's right. Can you send me a PC? Yeah, you send me a bunch of money, I'll send you a PC. That's how it works. What's up, Neapolitan? How did Pinocchio find out he was made of wood? His hand caught on fire. Ha ha ha. I mean, to somebody who's like a mid-level gamer, 4 terabytes is success. Yeah, that's true. But you're not, that just means you're not a power user. What else would you use a PC for than games? So many things. What a great question. You would use a PC for video editing, content creation, for music production. You can use it for CAD modeling, for AI applications. So many different things. I can ship to Australia. It's just somewhat prohibitively expensive. We got about 130 followers this stream. I made $5. Yay! Thank you for the $5.52. You guys are legends. I made some good money today with that loop, though, that I was doing. AI of all things to list? Yeah. AI. AI is not just AI chatbots. That is not what AI is. AI is a ton of things. Fans 2 days. Thank you for the 100 goats, Jesse. $5.60. 72 cents. Yeah. That's 84 cents. Yeah. Casey Rooker, thank you for the follow. I have a 2060 Super GPU. What should I upgrade to? I don't know. This PC is like 8. Shockwave. I gotta get off. Another 100 goats. That's a lot of goats, Jesse. My brain's toasty. Toasty McMosty. I can't answer any more questions. Oh, that's my cat. Everyone say hi, Earl. Hi, Earl. What do you got there, buddy? You sniffing? Okay. Shockwave, Earl. What time is it for you? 12:30 a.m. I know, I'm getting off. I see you. That's so many goats. Wait, where are you going? He's coming over to me so I can pet him. He needs head scratches. Alright guys, I'm gonna get off. I'll see you tomorrow. Now that my stream is working again, I'll be back on. And hopefully I won't be completely pooped. RTX 5060. The 12400F is not a graphics card, Agent. Alright, I'm getting off. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna answer any more questions. How can we make you more money on here? You can send gifts, buy computers, tell your friends about my work, share my stuff. Anyway, tell people to subscribe. Hype it up. I'm gonna go, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging. I'm gonna go sleep. Thanks for coming and hanging, guys.